Okay, so the new channel, it is already up. I will post the link to the first video, which will probably just be this video, just re-upload it over there. And essentially, this will be kind of where there's going to be live streams, if I'm going to live stream at all. I might just take a total break from live streaming and do uploads, because to be honest with you, some of these live streams are pretty long, and I do like writing more than I do live streaming. Not that I don't like interacting with you guys in the chat. It's just, there's less time than ever right now, especially over the next month. I will try to do the first live stream on that channel Wednesday night. I'm thinking about 9:30, but I will put the event link in the description as soon as I make it. And there's no topic yet, so just check out stay tuned for that. Essentially, what I want to talk about the rest of the time, and you can probably see in the bottom right corner over here, I'm going to move this. Let's see here. Hopefully you can see it. This is the link right now. You should be able to get that. If it doesn't work, or for some reason it says, because this might just be a secure link if you're, for example, because I actually own the account, then I will just put the first video and you can subscribe there. Now, I will talk a little about censorship in general, just so we get a little bit of, an idea of why I think it is important. You see, the problem with censorship in my mind is that when you start to screen people for the views that they have, then you really don't know what people are actually thinking, even though they're trying to tell you what it is. And yeah, a lot of it is bad. Now, I guess in this case, we're not really talking about a censorship issue because it was a copyright strike. But there are a lot of other channels that are getting removed. Of course, Alex Jones was just removed from the Apple App Store. That's kind of that kind of shows you where the mindset of the world is right now. And I'll show you the video where I got the most flack from was ironically the video about Patrick Little. I'm not even gonna put him in the description now because you know what? Why even deal with those people? They're used to just shooting each other in a circular firing squad. So actually, you have a lot of people who simply commented on it because they're big Patrick Little groupies. And once you make fun of him, it's like they just get obsessed with it. And then I've never seen a group of people that when you reply to their comment, they just continue to reply to you. So let's see who's the best of them. There's this Carlos Brown who says, Patrick Little is rooting you Jews out nicely. It's like chasing a bunch of rats scurrying out of a barn with a terrier wringing their tiny Jew necks. Have fun being exposed for the rats that you are. And then I'd say, yeah, he really exposed us. He called into my friend's show. That was with Mad Dodge Productions, who, by the way, they basically wasted Mad Dodge's time for like a half hour. I think he was late a half hour, and then he hung up after 7 minutes. So he called into my friend's show and hung up like a pussy after a few minutes when he called one of the panelists a Jew, and then freaked out. What a brilliant mind. Can you hear my hand shaking over the keyboard? Ooh, we're really scared. And then the guy says, so you are a Jew? Like he made like a big exposure. I'm like, are you fucking retarded? Even saying in the video that I am one. For fuck's sake, your mom fucked the wrong cousin on prom night. So that's basically the people we're dealing with. These are the people, and I didn't screen any of his comments. I didn't delete any of them. This guy just keeps he just keeps I mean, who wastes their time? You realize that every time you click on a video, even if it's just a comment, you're giving me another view. which I actually don't get that many views on the videos, so they're doing me like a tremendous favor by doing it. Now most of these people did vote down the video, but I don't think it was the majority of people who even watched it. So a lot of people watched the video, got pissed off, didn't even downvote it. Then this person, Blood and Honor, asked for 16 comments. I think YouTube actually censored a lot of them too, because I replied, I said, no, I don't know where they went. And it's the truth. I mean, what do you want me to do? If I would have censored all of the comments that I didn't like, then how come all these other ones that were attacking me, like this guy who says, "Who is this fat, unhealthy, beady-eyed, greasy-haired, lisping Jew? We're gonna need an extra wide oven for him." So I said, "Gonna be fun seeing you try when your faggot-ass leader can't get through a 7-minute interview that he demanded." And then he called me a lampshade. So these people who do deny the Holocaust, then they say they want to do it. So you can't pick one. Yeah, I mean you can't have it both ways. Either it didn't happen like you said, or it did happen and you want it to happen again. So these were the people that replied to me. You know, and then of course there's Memes and Mad Dodge who both both of whom know me, and I've been on their channels. So yeah, that's why I think of censorship. It's I mean, there's even this guy who wrote 4 comments here. The first of which was, "Hey buddy, if you think you can do any better, then get your ass out there and name that Jew, or is it you can't because you're scared? Don't run people down because it makes you look and sound pretty damn dumb." Misspells the word damn. "At least Pat is out there trying to help us Americans take back control of our damn country and not Israeli filthy Jews country. Pat only speaks the truth." And so then, like, I guess he, at the end of the video, even though I did mention I was Jewish in the video, he says, "Hey, sorry I got a little emotional and shouldn't have come down on you so hard. I feel bad now. Please read the facts before making the wrong decision. God bless. Stay safe." Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? Read? He doesn't actually publish anything. But Patrick Little, for those of you that don't know, is the guy who ran for Senate in California, and the only reason he got as many votes as he did was because left-wing publications or left-wing networks like TYT were putting his name out there, trying to say, "Oh, this is a guy who could win the Republican nomination in California." The guy came in like 13th place. He got 60,000 votes in a state where, I mean, the Republicans didn't even make it past the primary there. So yeah, that's why I think that you have to at least, I mean, there are comments that they, of course, they're defamatory towards you. This guy in the past couple of days has been commenting. This guy Abdallah. So it's ridiculous. But yeah, there's a lot of creators out there that they try to be for freedom of speech and they're not, or they try to show that they're for freedom of speech and they really are only for it when it's convenient for them. Ben Shapiro, for example, I've lost a lot of respect for him because not only does he not stand up for creators who are, you know, that he deems kind of a joke, and then he says, "Oh well, they violate the terms of service." That's his big thing. That these corporations have the right because they're private entities or whatever. Fuck you, Ben Shapiro. You know, the whole issue here has nothing to do with violating terms of service, because there's a lot of creators that are on YouTube all the time that violate terms of service in a much more egregious way than anybody could show Alex Jones doing. It's just there's no way for people to justify the way that he's been banned from so many platforms, and people like Ben Shapiro, let me tell you, they actually do more damage for the cause of civil liberties than they help it. They help it. I mean, last year he was going for this was a good thing he did. He was going to these colleges and doing a tour, and he was getting like big blowback from people on these campuses and riots. But in the end, you know, after that, he was saying, well, this is a real battle, and we need, that students should have the right to see whatever speakers they want or whatever. Well, I get it that the whole principle is a little different, but if you don't have consistency in this regard, if you don't stand up for the same principle when other people are being pulled off of YouTube or whatever, like Alex Jones is, then don't expect people to stand up for you, even if the situation is slightly different. I mean, you can make the argument that, yes, when you go to a public university, the public university should have to accommodate people, even if there are protests against them, right? Because it's public property. By the same token, if you're saying that, oh, well, private entities like Google and Facebook and whatever, they have the ability to ban people. Well, then when they start banning you, Ben Shapiro, then nobody's going to really stand on your side because you didn't stand on their side when it happened to them. So that's about it. I hope you like this video, share the video, comment when it uploads, and subscribe, and also subscribe to the new channel. You can see the link over here, or it will be in the description, or the link to the first video will be in the description when it uploads there. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you guys later.